All right, so first question is from MJ. What do you do when a client won't give you their budget? Well, I have a lead magnet out there that I tell people about this, but I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, okay? And I remember this was always the biggest frustration that we would have, most of the time running our agency, right? We'd have someone call where someone would refer business to us, and we'd start chatting with the prospect. And we would say, we'd sometimes ask them what their budget is, or for the cases we didn't ask their budget, we'd get way down, we'd do a lot of work, and then we would present the proposal, and the client would go silent, or they would say, man, that was a lot more than I thought, and they were the wrong prospect to begin with. And so we wasted all this time. Now, a lot of you will ask the budget, and then the client typically says, I don't have a budget, right? That's kind of what what usually happens. And so the way around this is you can do it two different ways. I tell people you can do it two different ways. The first way, it has to fit your personality. And I would just say, hey, I love working with people that don't have a budget. So then we can spend countless amounts of money and really throw a lot at it and see what works. And then we'll figure out from there. And then I kind of shut up. And they'd be like, what? Be like, oh, well, we can spend millions of your budget because you don't have a budget, right? And then you'd kind of start laughing and be like, so you do have a budget. So it has to fit your personality in that. The other way that most people that will work for most people or work all the time is to be a reverse auctioneer. And so what we would do is we would just say, hey, we just need to make sure we're the right fit for you and you're the right fit for us. And we need to figure out what we can actually present to you, right? Because we don't want to sell you $1 million house if you only have $100,000 to spend. So are you trying to stay around 100,000, 80,000, 70,000, 60,000? See the reverse auctioneer. And I keep going down to figure out a budget. And then they always give you a budget. I promise you. The only time, the 1% of time that they won't give you a budget is maybe they don't exactly know exactly what they want. In that point, I want you to sell a paid discovery and say, hey, look, it sounds like you might not have the clarity of what you need or what you want. Why don't we do a half day, 2-hour session, an hour session where we go through and ask you a lot of detailed questions and help map you out a plan for what you need to go do. Right? That's the only time that we would not get the budget, but most of the time we got that paid deal. And then they would, we'd walk them further on, like the foot in the door offer that we would talk about. But that's how we would get the budget 99% of the time. So hope that helps. I want you to join the conversation. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Thanks for giving me your most valuable asset, your time.